Yeah, wait. Wait, my boy. Okay, eat. Alright. Cheers, you guys. I'm gonna move away from this guy. He gets all freaked out whenever people walk real close to him. I don't know why I'm live right now, because actually I'm about to hop in the shower. But I'll let y'all people for a little bit. So like I said, this cat, he got surgery, so they put a giant tube down his throat, so he's still recovering from that. He doesn't have a meow anymore. He's just like walking around the house, just he sounds like a broken baby bird. Anywho, prost, you guys. Cheers. You can't argue with stupid. Cheers, Dad. How did I know that you were gonna be the first one in here? Matter of fact, 99. Just go ahead and tell us what your real name is. We already know who you are, but just go ahead so that we can have a record. And why did you even pick this as a name? Go ahead, I'll give you time to explain yourself. But anywho, I think that as you mature, you will recognize that everything doesn't have to be acknowledged and that you don't have to give an answer to everything. People say a lot of stupid shit, a lot of just false, incorrect things, and our first impulse is to correct these people. But once you've been through a lot and you've heard a lot of this same stuff, you realize that, and even though it may be tough, it's better to just let these things go. You save yourself a lot of energy, a lot of time, and it's a lot of headache. So that's what I've been doing these past, let's say, this past week. Is I've just been shutting up, not saying anything. In real life, online, especially, like, man, it drives me crazy when I see people just spouting nonsense online and in real life too. But I see a lot of this more online. So whenever I see it, like, I want to jump, like, yeah, that's not right. But me and the not interested button on Instagram or on YouTube and TikTok, we become like this. Okay, we're like, it's like me and Venom right now. Okay, that's how, like, tapped in me and this button are right now. Like, I'll just see some BS and I'll be like, yeah, click. I'm not wasting a millisecond on this shit, bro. Yo, you said something and then you took it back. What's wrong with you animals? My goodness. All right, so I'm about to go hop in the shower. I'm just a regular person, Pops. Stop lying. Stop the capping, okay? No bap on this screen. Hey, all right, y'all see, I got these big diamonds in my ear, okay? Y'all need to come correct, okay? 40 million in my ear. What are you talking about, okay? I'm really famous, okay? Listen here. I know I lost the ball yesterday, all right? I was going to get that fixed, but the tattoo / piercing store is not open on Monday, so I got to go tomorrow when I get off work. Unfortunately, but yeah. I'm thinking about just getting a whole nother piercing, for real, for real. But yo, 4 million in my ear. Do y'all see how big these diamonds are? All right, and this ain't no earring, okay? This is custom made. This is custom made, okay? What y'all even know about that, okay? Look at it. Do y'all see how big this bloody diamond is? This ain't no VVS, okay? That's what them rappers be wanting to have in their ear, okay? But this ain't no VVS, okay? We talking about flawless, all right? And this ain't no little Itty bitty potty train diamond. Okay, this the big boy right here. Come correct. You know what I'm saying? We just pulled up. You know what I'm saying? I don't do none of that drinking and driving, okay? I'm not trying to go to jail again. You feel me? Drinking and driving, that's not cool. Okay, that's not what we about here. But you know, as soon as I pulled up, got out the car, hopped out the driveway, came upstairs, poured myself a nice one. I should have put some ice in here. Normally, I don't drink rum. This was actually supposed to be a gift for the homie. Miz, yo, what's good? He said something, but then he retracted his message like a beer. Anyway, this was actually supposed to be a gift for the homie, but the homie ain't come through, so I had to drink it by myself. And actually, I don't remember rum tasting this good. I thought somebody was pulling up on me. But for real, I don't like wearing. I like wearing these. You know what I'm saying? Ever since I was like 13, I always wanted big diamond gauges, just gaping holes in my ears. And then once I finally did it and I copped them, I ain't never wear them. So, you know, I just decided like 2 days ago to pop out and throw these in because I never put these in. But then once I looked in the mirror, I'm like, dang, bro, these kind of OD big, bro. I'm kind of doing too much with these. So I don't know. And also, like every time I wear them, people always like, oh, look at it. And really, I don't like to do that. Okay, I don't like to shit on niggas. I don't like to just like be out here overtly flexing on you peasants. I don't like doing that. I just want to be a normal human being, just like an average Joe, just like the rest of you guys. Tatiana Soul said, Niebiet. Salute. Custom big rocks. That's what we're talking about. Yeah, like I was saying, I'm just a regular person, just like you, my boy. Lena Raston said, what's up, my guy? Yo, don't ever ask me that question again in your entire existence, okay? Y'all already know what's up with me. Y'all already know how I'm feeling. Y'all know how I'm coming, okay? All right, you guys, I'm going to kill stream because I got to go take a shower. I was this close to just taking my shirt off on stream, but that's not about to happen, okay? Anyways, close. My boy coming through said, Nibiet tachak nyap nukuka. Nah, that sounded more African than Russian. Sorry if I messed that up. I don't have my pronunciation really down packed. Take your pants off too. Hey, yo! Yeah, I'm gonna have to reset all my mods, okay? I'm gonna have to take modship away from everyone who's a mod right now. We're just gonna level the playing field. Why are you drinking that? That's not good. What are you talking about? Alcohol is good for you. What are you talking about? What you on right now? Now we drinking some rum. Normally I would just go for like the whiskey, a nice scotch. Not really a big fan of the vodka, but I will take a nice vodka cranberry. Or like a vodka with orange juice, you know, a nice little screwdriver, but you like pour some Red Bull on top. That's how you really get frisky. You know what I'm saying? Alex Gamer said, nah. No, it's not. Yo, what are y'all talking about, bro? Did y'all even pass 3rd grade? Okay. Alcohol is good for you. In fact, when my children reach the age of 12, I'm going to give them alcohol. I might actually give them alcohol at the age of 6. We might actually do that because it'll help them be a lot more calmer. It might actually help them sleep. But alcohol is actually good for you, okay? Jesus literally turned water into wine. So why would he turn water into wine if it's not good for you and then let people drink it? Come on. You got to really think deeply about these topics and subjects. Go read a book or something, okay? Let's see the bottle, please, Unc. First off, okay, I'm not Unc, okay? I'm not that old. Stop calling me Unc, okay? I'm big bro. And number 2, I said number 1. Number 2, all right, I don't like how you said that. Let's see the bottle. Bro, what you on? Like, what? Why you want to see this phallic shaped object? Like, yeah, I'll bring the bottle out, but you ain't have to make it so freaked out like that. Hey, yo, don't really. Nah, that was a complete joke here. Okay, everything I say is 100,000% not serious. Okay, but yes, I will be giving my children alcohol probably around the age of 12 or 13. Okay, I know here in Europe you can drink when you're 16. That's cool. Okay, I'm really, no problems with that, no qualms. But by the age of 12, yeah, you're ready to drink. Okay, and those other Slavic countries, bro, they're feeding their toddlers cigarettes. Okay, they don't give their babies formula milk. Okay, they give them vodka tonic. Okay, like they give them a martini and then they take a nap, bro. Like, come on, put a little hair on your chest. Okay, stop being a little girl. Wow, you actually shaved your face. Did you shave down there in the hog area? Yo, why you asking me all these personal questions, okay? Like you know me or something. Yes, I shaved my face, okay? I wanted to look cute again. Yes, I did shave down there, okay? Because I like to get intimate with a very particular lady, okay, who may or may not, in fact, be my actual wife, okay? Sometimes I like to do that. And in the great words of Kevin Samuel, was it Kevin Samuel who said this? He said, if you want a young lady, and I'm so sorry to like make this so explicit, okay? But he said if you want a young lady to gargle your balls, your testicles, okay, your male members, your berries from the twig. If you want a young lady to do that, you gotta be clean shaven down there, okay? Maybe even get a wax, okay? What what young lady or what old ladies want to go down there and having to go through, a Nigerian bush field trying to get to some goodies, okay? That's not kosher. So make sure you guys manscape. Make sure you guys shave. Keep yourselves smelling nice. And men are hairy, and especially if you're like a man's man and you have like testosterone over like 2,000, you're gonna be a hairy MFer. And hair carries odor. So the most logical position to hold is shave the hair, less hair equals less smell. Because you can coat, hit the deodorant, you're still gonna stink. Okay, that deodorant, unless it's like, uh, eau de perfume or something of that sort. If it's an eau de toilet, okay, it's only gonna last for like an hour and then you stink, bro. Okay, but if it's something good quality, it may last for a couple hours, may last you all day, but that hair and especially your sweat, also your diet too. So you got to be careful about that. If you're eating shit food, you're gonna smell like a piece of shit. Okay, not calling you a piece of shit, but you're gonna stink, bro. But I mean, if you're eating like watercress and like kiwi, avocados, and pineapple for all you freaks, then you should smell pretty good. Maxi Milo Elo said, "What it do, bass guy." Yo, that's crazy. I just seen. Lena said, "Should I subscribe?" I mean, if you like subs, you should sub. Personally, I feel like the only option to go with is Subway, but they kind of got a monopoly on the game, so it's like it's no diff. You feel me? What it do, bass guy? Yo, shouts out to the bass guy, bro. If you know, you know. Cute and handsome for Mama Sita. Mama Sita. Yo, why do you keep calling her Mama Sita, bro? That's my cousin, bro. Okay, I'm not getting it in with my cousin. Okay, we not from Saudi Arabia. Okay, I'm not from Pakistan. I'm not out here. I'm not a Mexican, bro. Okay, we don't get down with family. So y'all can just kill that story. How do you make babies? My answer is going to depend heavily upon how old you are. So if you're like a toddler and you're asking me how do you make babies, I would give you like a very generic answer, like, well, when a mommy and a daddy love each other, they give each other a big hug, and then a baby starts to grow inside of the mommy's stomach, and then after a while, it comes out. But if you're like, 4 years old, then I would tell you, well, the daddy takes his penis and he inserts it insides of the mommy's vagina. Well, technically, it don't even have to be a mommy because, there's a lot of degenerates out here. So, you know, the the nigga takes his penis or his cock, his dick, whatever, y'all refer to it nowadays, and he just yams it, right between those yeeks, you feel me? And he just, straight up just crushes shorty, bro. I'm talking about just diabolical back shots, okay? This is how I would really chop it up with a 4-year old. Just, just crushing her ish, bro. And then, you know what I'm saying? He just shoot the club up. And, if you do that one time or enough times within, the right ovulation period, homie could end up with a baby, you feel me? And she might try and finesse you and say, yo, I got a baby and you gotta give me 500 for an abortion. And you be like, dang, yo, I'm really not trying to have no baby by no stripper. So you gonna pay her the 500. Or you might say, dang, yo, I'm really not trying to have no baby by no OnlyFans whore. So you might get her the 500, but she might go and take that 500 and buy some Chanel and get her nails done, straight up finesse you, and then keep the kid and then put you on child support. So you really stupid and you got caught lacking out here in the field. Dummy. Why would you put yourself in that position? Straight up. I got a couple homies in that position. And the big homie, nah, scratch that. This nigga, he ain't no big homie. But some nigga was really trying to break this down to people, the common folk, the simple mindedness, and say, like, yo, these women really evil out here, trying to trap a nigga, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get them to pay child support. And I'm like, yo, my nigga, this whole situation is on you, bro. Barutsky, you the one that fouled up, bro. You the one who decided to raw dog the community whore. You the one who decided to raw dog the stripper, bro. Like, condoms exist. Even though, I'm a Catholic, I don't believe in condoms, bro. I believe in raw dogging. But I don't believe in raw dogging prostitutes, bro. What you on? What y'all on, nigga? Like, bro, I know, good women, they're scarce out here, okay? Virgins, it's really hard to find. Good women, it's like an anomaly. But they out here, bro. They still exist, okay? It's not like they aliens or, they AI. They just like a figment of your imagination, bro. They out here, okay? There's a lot of hoes, but you can still find a good woman, bro, if you looking hard enough. You really apply yourself. So you don't got to be out here raw dogging, prostitutes, bro. And the thing is majority of women, they really are prostitutes out here. Niggas is really slimy, okay? So, that's no diff. But, the women out here, they really going, bro. They're really going like that. But you know what I'm saying? If you get one of these hoes pregnant, that's really on you, fam, okay? You did this to yourself. Cause you was too freaked out. You was too horny. And I don't even believe in beating in on my meat, but beating in on your meat is a way better option than getting a prostitute pregnant, bro. Way better option. Like, come on, man. Really, really think through these things, bro. Use some logic and some reasoning. Y'all not using y'all noodles like that, bro. But anyways, bro, the homie, he knocked up a stripper, got her pregnant, and 9 times out of 10, anytime one of my nigga knocks up your girl, I'm like, bro, go get a DNA test, bro. But the homie, he was like, I would, because shorty really be out here in the field like that, you know what I'm saying, just taking dicks. But when she showed me the kid looked exactly like me. And you know how, a shorty, she'll show you a picture of a kid, and in your mind, it's like confirmation bias, okay? You'll really think this is your kid, and you'll be like, oh yeah, I can see it. Like, we got the same eyebrows, all right? But whole time, it's a whole nother nigga kid, bro. Like, you just played yourself. But really, when she showed the homie the picture of the kid, because he was a little bit older now, it was Him, just in kid form. It was literally his twin, bro. It's like you cannot deny this kid at all. You don't need a DNA test at all, bro. Like this is literally you, bro. Just look at like your elementary pictures, bro. I'm like, yo, you really, yeah, you really did that to yourself. And as a result of that, you know what I'm saying? He won't really feel in the shorty, you know, probably because she was unruly, probably because she was a feminist. Yo, be quiet. I just gave you food. Probably because, you know, Shorty really be tweaked out and, you know, she need medication like that. So he was like, yo, I don't want to be with you. You know what I'm saying? I want to still be out here smashing these hoes. I don't want nothing serious with you. And she got her feelings hurt. She got her heart broke. And she was like, yo, I'm going to destroy this nigga, bro. I can't kill him, but I'm going to do everything close second to killing him, bro. And so, you know what I'm saying? Put a nigga on child support. Now the nigga got to pay big bands, you know what I'm saying? And this really yammed us up, bro, because I was really locked in with bro like that, okay? We decided, this was, you know, when we was jits, bro. He was like, yo, we gonna really, you know, lock in. We gonna get this apartment together. And at first, everything was cool, bro, because the system, it didn't pick him up for child support. So he just kind of slid under the radar. But then, homie got a promotion and a new job, got an upgrade, and was like, yeah, I'm really about to start, you know, raking in these bands. And once he got into this new job, they picked him up in the system and started charging him for child support and back child support. So I would see the homie checks, bro. And he would show me too. He was like, bro, come to me. Because you know what I'm saying? We supposed to split the rent right down the middle, 50-50. You know what I'm saying? And the rent, it wasn't nothing crazy, especially if it's two people putting in. So I got my rent, and he coming at me, you know, like a man, you know, like a true G, and be like, bro, I don't got it, bro. I'm yammed up, man. Like this child support is killing me. And then he would show me his pay stuff, and I'm like, dang, yo, they really just took your whole check. That's crazy. And on top of taking your whole paycheck, you know what I'm saying? And the thing is, he would work every single day. I wouldn't see this dude at the house never, bro. And then payday would come and dude would have like $200, bro. They literally took his whole check. And you could see it come out of the check too on the pay stub. It's like minus $800, $900 child support, State Department, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, dang, bro. That's crazy. How you gonna live on $200 a month, bro? That's wild. And then, you know, if you don't pay that back in like the allotted time period, they're gonna take your license, okay? So you can't drive. And it's like, bro, if you live anywhere, you need a car, bro. So it's like, all right, whatever. I still gotta drive, no license. I'm outie. You get caught by the police, riding on a suspended license, we're driving with no license. You locked, you getting extra unnecessary miscellaneous charges, bro. You just getting your whole life in. On top of having child support, you're just in a really bad position. And then, you know, a lot of people like to put the blame on the lady, but when you really look at it holistically, it's really your fault, my boy. It's really your fault because you didn't have to have sex with a stripper, bro. You could have just waited, you know what I'm saying? Found yourself a nice little, you know, devout virgin wife, you know what I'm saying? Some little non-feminist, you know, someone really hold you down, but yeah, you had to go for the freak, bro. You had to go for the low-hanging fruit that was, you know, crazy with the throat. You know what I'm saying? Those throat goats. That's how niggas really be getting caught up, bro. You know what I'm saying? He went for one of them, and you know what I'm saying? Now nigga gotta suffer. My Indian friend said deodorant is bad. Is it true? Well, technically, yeah. You know, deodorant depends on if you get a cheap brand, bro. Deodorant can throw off your pH balance. I mean, we men, okay? We boys, so you know what I'm saying? That don't really affect us like that. But if you a girl, then yeah, of course your body's gonna be hypersensitive to stuff like that. But you know what I'm saying? Even if you don't use deodorant, my nigga, like take some lemons, bro. Rub underneath your arm, or take a cucumber or something, bro. You gotta put something under there, bro, to cut that smell, or else you really tweaking. Alex said, sub everybody. Everybody sub right now. Well, damn, what should I call her? Some broad or something? Unk? Um, you can call her what she is, bro. She is a thick single mother. I should add another adjective in there too. Hold on, let me think deeply about this. Thick, white, single mother. Nah, I can I can make that more better. Thick, white, thick, Persian, voluptuous. Give me like 2 days to really think about what her username should be, and I'll get back to you. Thick Latina Yeeks. Yeah, that would be a nice name, but she's not Latina. Man, something about those Latinas, bro. Yeah, y'all gotta stay away from the Latinas, bro. They really dangerous, bro. I'm trying to save your life, bro. Listen, they will reel you in, okay, with the cheeks. They will reel you in with those heavies, okay? I'm telling you. Thank you for the concern face, okay? Thank you. But they will reel you in with the food too, okay? That's how your boy almost got cut up, bro. I'm telling you, man. I had a little shorty, and she was really cooking me those good eats every day. Every time I pull up on her, bro, she always cooking for me. That's how they will get you, bro. But don't fall for it, bro. It's a trap. It's a trap. Stay away from those Latino baddies, bro. And don't let them make you no type of spaghetti. Okay? Don't eat the spaghetti. I'm trying to save your life. Whatever you do, you meet a little shorty, a little thick ting from Colombia, from Brazil, from Venezuela, from Paraguay, from Guatemala, from Puerto Rico, from Dominicana Republic. Stay away, bro. Run, my nigga. Hey, listen up, pay attention. What do the Bible say about these type of women? Okay? When they come to you, don't negotiate, okay? Don't try to fight against run. Run. Hit the feet. Yum. Run. Are you allowed to say the N-word? Yes, okay. I am Filipino, okay, but my best friend, he was a South African, and he allowed me to say the N-word. So I can say the N-word for another 3.5 weeks. After that, I got to give it back to him. I know black, okay? Cornelius, you got cologne on? Actually, no, I don't have cologne on. I only have deodorant on. I should have put some anti-perspirant on, but I forgot to. I ran out of cologne about a month ago. And I've been too busy, you know what I'm saying? I've been in the trenches really stacking this paper, you know what I'm saying? I've been in the same clothes for 4 days straight. So, you know what I'm saying? I ain't had time to get no new cologne. Bro, I'm alone. I am alone. Everybody sub. I donated 500 or even 5,000. Oh, we got a big baller in the chat named Alex Gamer. Go ahead and send that 50,000 through if you a real player. You know what I'm saying? Alex, you think Unk is 8 inches long and 3 inches moving on? Why y'all so free? See, this is why I don't come on stream no more, okay? I think he got that mocha skin color too. You right about that. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Tiger. Skin color mocha, okay? Not chocolate, not caramel, mocha. Get with the program. You know what I'm saying? Get right or you gonna get tight. Do you think Unc could drink 10 alcohol? Bro, I'm American, bro. I take down anything, bro. What y'all talking about, man? Y'all don't know my body, bro. You don't know me. You know what I'm saying? But real talk. Nah, I'm not even gonna say that, bro, because it's probably not good to put that up out into this universal space. So I'm gonna just keep that to myself. But anywho's, I'll give y'all a little hint though. We gotta get back to American made, bro. Because this right here, this ain't doing it, bro. Do y'all see this? This the baby mama 600. Y'all see that? BM 600. This ain't, this is hitting if you really, geek it. You know what I'm saying? If you really twerking this, you know what I'm saying? But this is for like advanced smokers if you really trying to get that hit, bro. If you really smoking, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't smoke, don't start, bro. Okay? Because majority of y'all don't know how to smoke. Here, I'll show y'all how to smoke, okay? You hit it, okay? And then you inhale it. Shouts out to D'Angelo, bro. That's my cousin, bro. He really put me on to how you smoke, bro. I thought I was smoking, bro, until I moved out west, bro. And where's this nigga from, bro? He from Atlanta or he from Cali? I know he used to live in Cali. He probably from Cali though, real talk though. But them West Coast niggas, they a little different, bro. But he was like, bro, you smoke? I was like, yeah, bro. Of course I smoke. He was like, here, roll up. We rolled up, smoked it. You know what I'm saying? This was back in the day, bro. Don't smoke weed no more, bro. But through smoking weed, he really put the little homie onto game about how you do things, bro. So you smoke, you hit it twice if you smoking a blunt. Really, that's foul, bro. If you smoking a blunt, because think about this, bro. You rolling up a blunt, okay? You put the weed inside, and then you just licking. You just making it all wet, rolling it up, hit it with the lighter, bro, okay? And then you smoke it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what I'm saying? It's your blunt. Do what you want with it, and then you pass it to the homie. The homie, okay? The rules is 1, 2, pass it. But even in those 2, bro, you just put your lips where another man just put his lips, and the whole blunt got his saliva on it. So y'all exchanging bodily fluids out here, like, bro, that's weird. What y'all on? Y'all trying to get high or y'all trying to swap fluids? Y'all really got to think about this, bro. That's why I say don't smoke weed, bro. And definitely don't be smoking no blunts and passing them to the homies. Because if y'all really got a circle around and y'all passing like 2, 3 blunts, bro, y'all just, that's a speed race to get syphilis, bro. It's really type disgusting. You know what I'm saying? And I'm really all about, maintaining the body and promoting good, healthy habits. And y'all out here swapping spit with other niggas, bro. Like, it's one thing to swap spit with your girl, okay? Because that's your girl, okay? Y'all supposed to be locked in, twin. But, you out here swapping spit with, like, hoes, okay, that's dangerous. But then you swapping spit with other men? That's weird. You got something to tell the homie, bro? Because, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a homophobic, bro, okay? I'm not scared of gay people. In fact, I like gay people. I like hanging out with them because they cool. They fun. You know what I'm saying? I don't like man booty, you feel me? But if that's what you like, you know what I'm saying? It's a mortal sin, bro. It's type disgusting. But you know what I'm saying? Everybody do some disgusting stuff, at some point in their life. But if you really on that, you know what I'm saying? We can still chop it up and cool as long as you not actively, trying to get up on my man booty cheeks. You feel me? So, that's why I don't look no type of way at, gay niggas, bro. Because really, they cool, they real, and you can have a good time with them, bro. And they always doing something, bro. They always at like some functions, some festivals. It's always something going on with them, bro. And they always got some wild, cool story or like some interesting person to introduce you to, bro. So that's why I really bang with the gay homies, bro. Like that, you feel me? And, I don't hate on gays, bro. But I mean, what y'all doing is really diabolical. But y'all cool though. You know what I'm saying? And I mean that from the heart too. You ever nigga lip the blunt pops? Nah, bro. Because I'm telling you, I'm ahead of the sexuals, bro. Okay? I'm a real ahead of the sexuals. So that mean I only like females, bro. You feel me? I'm built right. Okay, I'm a male and I like females. And I know they say, there's like what, like 45 different genders now. That's cap. Okay, that's straight back. I don't know why y'all believe that. Really, and to break it down, in a political science type of way, I would say that there's really only three genders, bro. There's male, there's female, and then there's what they call them? Transvestite. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't mean to take it back to the old days, like 1950s, but that's really what it is because you got the men, all right, the real niggas. You got females, which there could be subcategories in there, but okay, let's just keep it general. Let's keep it broad. Man, woman, transvestites, okay? Because you do got the people out here that's like they got a penis, but then they also got vagina. That's real, okay? So technically speaking, there are three genders because it's like male, female, man, woman. But then if you break it down, you're trying to get real specific, they would say even those man, women, transvestites, they got more male than female. So technically they will be in the male class or they will be classified as female. So then really it's only two genders. But, because I'm not liberal, but if I was liberal, I would say there's three, but really there's only two. Okay, so I'm just trying to get y'all that knowledge, trying to get y'all real gamed up. You know what I'm saying? Show your parts. You even would respond. Show my parts, bro. You gonna have to subscribe to my OnlyFans, bro. What y'all think I'm doing this for free? Did y'all know my birthday's today, bro? Why you lying in my chat, bro? Male, female, and transformers, bro. You can't say that word on YouTube, okay? You cannot say transformers on YouTube. You trying to get my chat banned, bro, okay? It's 2025. That's a very derogatory term. We don't call them transformers, okay? They call it transmissions. Cute cat. Bro, you ain't ever seen my cat, bro. You ever nigga lip the blunt pops? Oh, no, I already responded to that. Are you, I can't even say that, bro, because that's blasphemy, bro. I had this one homie one time, bro. This nigga was tight weird, bro. I ain't know it at the time, because I was just a jit, bro. But, I think this nigga really wanted me, bro. You know what I'm saying? And this is how you can tell when a nigga is like he's like a down low secret agent homosexual, bro. Is because, or it's either because, the nigga was really gay or the nigga was really insecure or just like super envious. Like, cause I done ran into a couple niggas like that in my life where it's like, yo, the thing, you shouldn't have to explain yourself to nobody really, but like, what I'm saying, how I grew up and how I was raised, I don't hate on niggas, bro. If I see a nigga doing good, bro, like let's say a nigga just won the lotto 10 million, bro, and that's really my boy, I'm so happy for him, bro. I'm not hating on him like, man, that should have been me. Or that nigga, bro, some niggas really be like that, bro. But like, I actually be like, yo, that's cool, bro. That's what's up. Like, yo, do you live your life, bro? Because I'm so far gone in my own lane, bro. Like, I don't really care about what other niggas got going on. But if you really, got emotion like that, bro, I'm happy for you, bro. Other niggas, man, they be hating, bro. And it's been a lot of niggas that really be hating on me, bro. And I don't know why. Because, like I said, I don't really be trying to flex on niggas like that, be stunting on them. I just be doing me. And that's how you can tell, like, niggas really don't be having no type of motion going on. So then they be seeing you do nothing that feels like something to them. But anyways, long story short, I'm just being me. And this nigga, he around me every day. And I'm like, yo, the nigga, he type cool, but really he concealing his true intentions, right? So I couldn't really see through everything he was doing and thinking because he really kept it well hidden. But how you know a nigga really hating on you or a nigga really gay is like, let's say like you get with a girl, right? And even though you really shouldn't live this type of lifestyle, but let's just say, you kind of running through girls, right? And then you find out that this nigga is talking to this girl, or this nigga hit her after you. And then you talk to another girl, and then he trying to get with that girl. The reason is because he trying to see where you been at, because that's the closest he can get to you without actually being inside of you. I know it's disgusting, it's diabolical, but that's really how these niggas think, because they actually want you. So the next best thing they can get is the girl that you been with. It's disgusting, bro. It's vile. But that's how you can tell, yo, these niggas, they really be on some other type of tips, bro. But also, you know what I'm saying? Some niggas, they be really insecure about themselves, about, them not having no accolades, no achievements in life. And then when you really, doing big things and you're making moves, that's like a slap in the face to a lot of niggas, bro. And I can't truly, fully understand it, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't got a hater bone in my body. So it's kind of hard for me to digest. But I can recognize it, bro. It's sad. But, you know what I'm saying? There's always treatments, bro. You can get better. You don't have to be a hater for your whole life. I had this one nigga, bro. White nigga, bro. This nigga named Greg. That's the nigga real name, bro. Solid nigga, bro. White boy, just cool. You know what I'm saying? Nothing about him fake. He just like, I'm me, I'm white, I'm wild, bro. I gets down. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a racist, bro. I love all types of people, bro. And when I see somebody like that, bro, I respect it. Cause I'm like, yo, you just being you, man. You being real. You not trying to put on a front to nobody. This nigga came up to me one day, bro. This nigga kissed me. But he ain't kiss me though. You know what I'm saying? It was like a kiss, but it was a fake kiss, bro. He took his thumbs like this. He came up real close to me, to my mouth, and then he put his fingers on my mouth, and then he put his lips on his fingers, like that. So when niggas seen it from a distance, they was like, oh, these two niggas kissing, bro. But me and him, we knew what was happening, bro. And because we so ahead of the sexuals, bro, and we really like females like that, this was completely in the realm of normal behavior. It was no sus activity going on. And I respected that, bro. And anytime I see the bro, I salute Barutsky, bro. Because I really know that he ahead of the sexuals and he really gets down like that. So it's no harm, no foul. Because I knew that he don't really be on man booty like that. But then I had the other homie, you know what I'm saying? He was really tight weird. And I was standing in my kitchen one day. I think I was eating a Hot Pocket or something like that. And the homie came up to me. He was chopping it up about something. I'm like, type mad ski right now, bro. And then he came real close. He was saying something. And the homies, y'all always crack, gay jokes and stuff like that. And so I ain't think nothing of it. But then he came close. And the nigga, I think I had some cheese hanging from my lip. And he like grabbed the cheese, or like he came mad close, and his lip touched my lip. And I was like, yo, what the fuck? Bro, you good? And he looked at me. And he was like, yeah. And he backed up and he walked away. And I'm like, yo, this nigga gay, bro. What you on? Bro, I thought you was ahead of the sexuals, bro. Bro had a whole girlfriend, bro. Bro had a whole roster of hoes. But secretly, this man liked men. Now, I'm not going to say his name. I'm not going to put him on blast like that. But I really think bro liked men. Or either Barutsky had a really small wee-wee. And like I say, on plenty of other streams, bro, don't be ashamed if you got a small wee-wee, bro. You should never compare yourself to another man, okay? Money-wise, status wise, PP wise. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't control that, bro. What you got down there is what God gave to you, bro, and that should be enough. At least you got one. So you shouldn't be mad. You shouldn't get sad, get depressed because another man out here working with a 9, 13-inch monster and you only got 3, 4 inches, bro. Bro, just be happy with what you got. Love yourself. You know what I'm saying? But what we get so tripped up in society is comparing ourselves to the next man, bro. That you gonna really overlook your blessing. All right, you guys. I'm gonna kill stream. I might be back here later tonight. Who knows? We might have Mama Sita up here. I've been trying to get my transgender sister-in-law on stream so y'all can really see her and chop it up and tell her how absolutely chopped she is. Okay? Whenever she come on stream, I want y'all to just really do her the dirtiest, bro. Do her the worst. Okay? So just take a mental note of that. But right now, I really need to get into the bathroom and cleanse my body. Okay? So with that being said, I'm going to let you guys go so that you can go do something with your life. And I will see y'all in a few hours because I got stuff to do. And no, I'm not gonna put my wee out on YouTube Live, bro. What y'all on? Y'all trying to get me banned, bro. Y'all don't care about me, man. Y'all don't care about my success. I'm out.